So now that you've registered an account with Kinsta, we want to go ahead and create our first website. If you already went ahead and did this when you were, if you purchased your plan already and you created your first staging site, that's fine. But for those of you who didn't, who you just signed up for the free account and you're looking at your dashboard for the first time, obviously I have a bunch of sites here, and as you can see, my capacity is filled up. So I'm going to show you how to do this using the Kinsta documentation. You won't have any sites here, but you'll have a message here about adding your first site, and you'll also see this add site button. So once you click that, it's going to tell you that you need to purchase a plan in order to create your first site. So go ahead and select the same plan that you selected in the Latte Pressa app. So whether that's Business 1 or Business 2, select that plan and go through the payment process. And then when you click on add site, you're going to get this form that I'm going to show you in a moment. So once you click on this add site, you're going to see this form here, which is the form to add a new site. You're going to pick your server location. You're going to enter in a title or the name of the website, so my first website or whatever it is. You're going to have the option add a brand new WordPress install. You're going to put in the site title, which should be the same as the name. And then you're going to put in an admin username and password. Now they have a thing here that can generate a password for you. And for the admin username, again, we want to pick a certain string of numbers and letters, something that's not going to be easy to guess, because we can change how that username looks on the front end. So we're just concerned about this is the username you're going to log in with your administrator account. So we want to make that complicated. You might want to use a service, something like LastPass.com, which will save all of your usernames and passwords, because we want to be using different ones on each site that we build, as well as different ones on everything that we're signed up for on the internet. You want to have a different username, and you definitely using a different password. So something like LastPass.com can help with that. Enter in the admin username and password that you want. Enter in your email address. Select your default language. All of these, leave these blank for now. Don't check them, even if you're planning on using e-commerce or Yoast or whatever it is. If you know what those are already, just leave them blank, because we'll walk you through installing those. And once that's done, just click on Add, and it will install WordPress for you. And then when you look at your site's dashboard, you're going to see something like this. You're going to see a screen like this. Obviously, I have to black out all of this information. But when you see this, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click on this drop down, and you're going to move to staging environment. And when you do that, because we don't have a staging environment yet, you're going to see this message here, and you're going to want to click on create a staging environment. And that's going to duplicate your now blank WordPress install from your live environment to your staging environment, and that's where we're going to work. We're going to work on staging. So when you click on that drop down, select staging environment, click on create a staging environment, and then you're going to see a screen like this, which is going to show you all of the details. So FTP details, database info. And so the most important thing for you in order to move on to the next step is click on this domains link. So make sure you're in your staging environment. Make sure you are looking at your staging site. Click on domains, and that's going to give you the URL of your staging site. So it'll be, again, I have to block this out, but you'll look primary domain, and this URL here, it'll have a little gray background. That's going to be the URL of your website. You can also click the links for Open URL or Open WordPress Admin. And so once you've done that, once you've installed your first WordPress, once you've set up your staging environment and you've got that URL, you're then ready to move on to the next tutorial, which is going to give you a tour of the WordPress dashboard. And then the following one will teach you the first few steps that you're going to be taking to setting up and configuring your WordPress website.